those of you tuning in after the fact, welcome to our gathering tonight. It's good to have you here. I'm gonna wait for our live gatherers to show up. There you are. There you go. So it's request night tonight, and I know there are a lot of requests to get to. It seems unfair for me to short you of one request, but I'm gonna start with a tribute that I didn't get to last night. This is a Lori McKinnis song, and I've learned it and played it for the first time on Ladies' Night, a night when I played songs that have inspired me, all written by women. And this is a song called Humble and Kind, and I think it's just a brilliant song. And I wanted to play it for you last night, and I just never kind of got around to it. So I thought maybe we would start with that one. There's a lot that goes on by the front door. Don't forget the keys under your mat. Childhood stars shine. Always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa whenever you can. Won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, please say thank you. Don't cheat, don't steal, don't lie. You have mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. Dreams you've dreamed come to you. When the work you've put in's realized, let yourself feel the pride. Always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a chip or a grudge, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. Know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love. I love you, I ain't no pickup line. Always stay humble and kind. Say please, say thank you. Don't cheat, don't steal, don't lie. Know you have mountains to climb. Always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you've dreamed come to you, when the work you put in's realized, let yourself feel the pride. Always stay humble and kind. When it's hot, eat a root beer popsicle. Turn off the AC and roll the windows down. Let the summer sun shine. Always stay humble and kind. Don't take for granted the love this life gives you. When you get where you're going, turn around. Help the next one in line. Always stay humble and kind. Okay. Well, song one already got me crying today. There we go. We're off to the right start. How you all doing? I'm on Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Woods Hole, to be exact. And I've had to position the light so it's not too dark right now, but over the course of this hour, oh, thank you for all the claps. Isn't that a sweet song? Lori McKenna is the songwriter. Over the course of our gathering, the light is going to change in here. And I'm going to adjust it hopefully on that camera that you're looking through, and you're going to be able to see more of the water outside, which is just so pretty with the sun setting behind. I feel very lucky to be here. Okay. How about a request? It is true. I have gone with and decided to. The lighting's a little weird for a gathering, right? But because I'm backlit, most of the light, right, is coming from behind me, and it makes it very hard for the camera to concentrate on what's going here. But that's okay, right? You can still hear. You can see enough. And I think that you're really gonna like the view of that water as the light changes. Okay, here we are. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting to the post that I made to ask for requests. I did it on Facebook, where you are right now live streaming us. I did it on our Instagram page, and I did it on our Twitter feed, and so I'm looking through. I'm looking through your requests right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the post, and I have the post called up and all your requests called up, and I'm going to kind of push the mouse down, and so all the requests will spin, and I will stop the mouse wherever the request lands. I will try to play that, and we'll see if anyone can stump me tonight. Here we go. All right. Jeannie. Jeannie says, let your hair fall down, please. She says she is dealing with her second cancer diagnosis. Recent surgery was a success, and this song feels right. All right, Jeannie. Psyched to play this one for you tonight. You're sweet like a melon, sly like a felon, and I've been watching you dance all night. And this party's slowing, how about moving? Wanna walk with me outside? The stars are out, it's a perfect sky. What if we only have tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't wanna wait for my time. You and me to stop this run around. let your hair fall down. I'm a whiskey drinker, late night thinker. I've been wanting to figure you out. I like tea with my honey. I don't have much money, but I can show you what life is about. The world's as bad as we can't dream. What if we only have tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time. You and me, stop this run around. Come on, let your hair fall down. Let your hair fall down. And the night I look like months, my tattered rags and suds. Look at you all dressed in white. And the man I run in your pack, but I will get your back. What if we only had tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I'm waiting for the right time. You and me to stop this run right. What if we only had tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time for you and me to stop this run around. Come on, let your hair fall down. 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 Let it fall down. All right. Cheers. Did I see my fiddler Karina's joining us tonight? What's up out there? Yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. You all who have been watching every night have been you've heard me talk a lot since COVID started about my search, my journey toward wanting to learn how to make the perfect burger. And we're here on Cape Cod trying our best to socially distance vacation together. That is a really hard thing. It is a really, really hard thing to be safe with one another, to not put each other at risk. Folks that are family, right? Oh, it's a hard thing. But this was a significant day because it must have been after I was a few gin and tonics deep last night. I was talking about my burgers, and then the conversation evolved, and suddenly I was saying, okay, I'm gonna make, it's gonna be burger night tomorrow night. That was today, and it was so much fun. Significant, right? My dad's here, my pops, my first time, right? A significant moment in every man's life, maybe. The first time you get to do some grilling for your dad, he was a good co-pilot with all the burgers that I was cooking, helping me set the grill. While they were cooking, I got to stand there with my big brother and drink a drink and talk about old times. It was also really cool. Allie and I were kind of in charge of dinner, so we made corn and a salad to go with the burgers, and just cool with the gal that I love and my partner, right? Providing for the rest of my extended family, thinking about everybody's needs and cooking together. It feels good. Feels almost normal. Feels like I could close my eyes and picture it being a normal world that we're living in 2020 right now. And that's the thing that I'm most grateful for these days, these moments that we can find together, when things can feel less scary, more normal, when we can realize all the things that we do have in the midst of all that we're giving up this year. Okay, I'm going to shut up and figure out the next request. Okay, here we go. I'm looking down. My computer's very low, by the way, so it looks really awkward when I'm looking at the screen. I usually have it right under the camera, so it doesn't look quite as awkward, but we're just going to do this thing here. All right. Oh, Mark. Mark says, bring on the bacon burrito, hippie girl. Mark, you totally... I think Karina did a post about misheard lyrics. Now, Mark may be meaning to be ironic with his request, but it's really a vegan burrito, not a bacon burrito. Although, personally, I'm a big fan of a good bacon burrito. I'm not sure I've ever had one, but it sounds really good. This is a song called Hippie Girl. She's my hippie girl, so don't like socks. She keep her hemp jewelry in a handmade box. She got the nappy head beneath the torn bandana. She likes Joni Mitchell and the old Santana. She votes to the left and she dances to the right. She's the one to keep me up all night. Tongue cuts like a rudder. She's in love with another, trying to run for the cover, but it don't take long on time. Sneaking back like a vandal. She lights me up like a candle. Drink it down like a handle. I'm gonna now. And woo. My hippie girl live in a shack on a hill, up in the mountain where the world is still. She gets all the best green from the farm down the road. Creek in the hollow where the cops don't go. She dances to the left, she moves to the right. That's not right. She's the one that keeps me up all night. Come on. Tongue cuts like a leather. Yeah. She's in love with another, trying to run for the cover, but it don't take long until I'm sneaking back like a vandal. She lights me up like a candle. Get down like a handle. Yeah, I'm gonna. Patchouli. 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 Bacon burrito. She don't shave nothing cause it ain't her style. If you go to the mountain plant a stake wide. She will weave you a belt and she'll take you down to the drum circle at the edge of town. Dance to the rights and votes to the left. She's the ball that I like the best. Come on. Tongue cuts like a runner. She's singing to love one another. Johnny rough for together. For the don't long till singing back like a vandal. She lights me up like a cradle. And take it down like a handle. Yeah, I'm gonna tongue cuts like a runner. Hey, she said to the love one another. Now, try to the drum for the color. Oh, don't let long till I'm sneaking back like a vandal. She lights me up like a candle. Take it down like a handle. I'm on now. Hey, whoa. Cheers, Mark. Good request. Good help with the songwriting. So yeah, Karina did this post, and I thought it was great. I have not actually had a chance yet because I've been trying to stay off the grid today and just kind of be with my family. It's so rare that I get to be around my family, so I've been trying to be off the grid for the most part, but I saw the post. I have not read the comments yet, and the post was asking, are there any funny examples of misheard Adam Ezra Group lyrics? Karina, I don't know if you're still on with us hanging out, but I don't know if you remember. So back in the day, Turtle, and man, Turtle hasn't been. Oh, thanks for all the claps, yo. I'm seeing them. I'm glad you like that song. I like that song too. So Turtle, for those of you that don't know, is the musician in this universe that I have played the most shows with. He's played music with me for close to 20 years. Now, unfortunately, he's got some health problems and hasn't been able to be on the road for a couple of years. But to this day, still one of my best friends, and he was terrible at remembering song titles, at remembering lyrics, at hearing lyrics. He was terrible at hearing lyrics. And there was an old song of mine called "Naive Little Me," and the line was, let's see. The line was, I'd drink you like wine, but all I'd taste is the bile from the indifference that I heard in your tone. That was the line. I would drink you like wine, but all I'd taste is the bile from the indifference that I heard in your tone. Turtle was sure that line was, I would drink you like wine, but all I'd taste is the bottle from the indifference that I heard in your tone. I know, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but the Turtle, that made sense. He would be he was visualizing, trying to taste the wine, and all he'd taste was the bottle, I guess. And when I gently explained to him that was in fact not the line, and told him what the line that I had written was, he proceeded to decide that for him, the line would remain, I would drink you like wine, but all I'd taste is the bottle. And every time we would play that song, when we got to that line, as soon as I was about to say bile, I would hear from the percussion station on the side of the stage, bottle! would shout it at me on a stage every time we played that song. So there you go. Okay. Let's go to another request. I'm talking a lot tonight. I hope that's all right. A lot of burgers, a lot of gin and tonics, you know. I know, weird, right? I'm a whiskey guy, but, you know, we're on the water, and Allie and I just, you know, we decided it's going to be gin and tonic time. Done. All right, here we go. I'm on Instagram right now. And I am seeing, let's see, B-Pack. B-Pack wants to hear. It's a challenge with Instagram. You can't really. I wish I knew your name, B-Pack, but you'd know. I hope that works for you. She wants to hear. High Desert Woman, which I would love to play on a night that I'm filled up with an adventure I had with my gal Allie, my High Desert Woman. All right. Let's see. Let me get you back to the screen here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry about that. Is the light changing? Let me see if we can. Let's see if we can get this a little less. And maybe a little better. Put the light up a little bit. Can you tell it's a little sweaty in here? I'm a little sweaty. Last night there was a big breeze. See, that's the thing. If it's darker in here, the more you can see the water outside. So I'm just really psyched about that water. You see me enough. I'm gonna be a little darker so you can. I mean, how cool is this? I'm actually, you know, handful of stories up from the water, but it really looks like, right, I'm like in the hull of a ship, and the water is right there. I know, it's pretty cool. Let's see if we can even do that a little bit more. Okay. Tequila stained letter. Should've known better. From mile 27 down Palm 29. Juniper eyes, her coyote smile, like rust on sunrise, old leather on pine. I fell in love with a High Desert Woman. She's all that I wanted, like nothing I've seen. She dance like an angel, swear like a chucker. She's nothing but trouble. She's perfect for me. I fell in love. She drives an old wrecker. Her car's up on blocks. She laughs when it rains. She chews when she talks. She moves across the canyon like a lost melody. And I lose my cool when she's looking at me. I fell in love with High Desert feel love. I feel love. Karina, we need you solo one right now. Fell in love with the happiness of mine. She's all that I wanted, like nothing I've seen. She lights like an angel, swear like a tricker. She's nothing but trouble. She's perfect for me. I feel fell in love. I fell in love. Jeez. Nice requests. It's a fun journey to be on with you all tonight. Oh man, speaking of journeys, well, I'm going over to our Twitter page right now. So he there is an artist that is part of my family. His name is Jeff Smith. And I've talked about him with you gatherers a little bit when we were playing my piano out in the desert. And we got this. I got this new keyboard, and as you all know, I've been writing a lot of songs on the piano, and I want to start playing it out. The problem is you can't travel around with a piano, obviously, so you have to travel around with a keyboard. And we're such a, to me, we're such a roots band. It always just felt weird. I got this keyboard, and I was psyched about playing a keyboard, but it just didn't look right? I mean, it didn't look right next to all of our acoustic instruments. And so Jeff Smith is my brother-in-law, my brother. And he's a great, incredible visual artist. He's been a big part of the Boston art scene for decades. And I went to Jeff and I said, hey, how would you feel about, will you build me like a box that can go around my keyboard that is gonna make me feel like I'm playing an instrument and not a piece of plastic, And he did an awesome job. If you all haven't seen it, you will see it next time the band is playing. So I have this electric guitar. It's an American Strat. It's a white American Strat. It's kind of a classic electric guitar for those of you that don't know guitars. Fender Stratocaster is the full name of the guitar. And it's kind of a famous guitar. A lot of famous artists have played it over the years. A lot of people that really know how to play the guitar a lot better than me, for sure. But as I've been playing with the band this year, we have been working on new stuff, and I've got these ideas that I feel like could use an electric guitar sound along with them. And so I have this this electric guitar. But you know, I'm not an electric guitar player. I'm really not. Some might argue I'm not even much of an acoustic guitar player. And it just felt a little weird to have this guitar. It's a nice guitar. It's a fine guitar. It just never quite felt like me. And so I brought the guitar to Jeff. And I said, hey man, let's take all the electronics off this guitar. Will you really mess up this guitar somehow, right? Like let's strip the paint. Let's make it feel more like me somehow. So he's been working on it down here on the beach. So he stripped away a bunch of the paint in like this kind of cool pattern. But what he just did tonight, it's so cool, and I can't wait to show it to you or share it with you. But basically, what he did was he took the neck off the guitar, this part right here. He removed that, so it's just the body of the electric guitar, which is just a hunk of maple that's shaped like your classic electric guitar, right? And then what he did was he bolted a piece of wood where the neck is. And what we're gonna do tomorrow, he's like kind of scraped the paint off in cool kind of patterns, and then tomorrow night we are actually gonna go out onto the water and we are going to light the guitar on fire, and we are gonna let the fire char the wood in whatever way it's gonna char the wood, right? I'm gonna put the guitar out in the ocean, and we're gonna take the guitar on. He's gonna take his piece off. He's gonna reattach the neck once he's taken the kind of charred body of the guitar. And we're not gonna let it burn so much that the wood will be compromised. It's just the exterior wood will be kind of blackened, right? And then he's gonna do something to finish the top of it. I just think that's so cool. And he didn't even know this, but it just so happens that a white American Strat is the same guitar that Jimi Hendrix, I'm pretty sure, lit on fire on stage in like 1969 or whenever it was. Some of you music buffs will probably know exactly what I'm talking about. So we are going to film it. It may not be part of the gathering, but we are going to film it, and I'm excited to share it with you. And hopefully, if it goes well, if we don't destroy the guitar completely, it'll be a guitar that I cherish and play out on the road forever and ever. So it's going to be kind of cool to kind of share its creation with you, I think. So look at the sun is really going down now. I'm going to bring down that. Okay, Colin. I saw Colin on Twitter wanted to hear, Beautiful Doom. So I'm just going to continue to adjust the light a little bit so you can see that water back there. Yeah. I don't know if any of this is actually helping. I don't know. Winter breeze on a summer day, you don't roll in and run away. When the tailwind of blue and gray is streaming out on cue. But you sound like a caveat. Take a look, baby, what you got. Then cut a line like a pistol shot, ringing like a do. Don't you look away, hey. and I'm going forward on a rocket flight, on a burnout brain. You're looking over to see if I can shoot that moon to my beautiful doom. Now I'm headed like a nursery rhyme, enigmatic like a 5 and dime. Cut me open, you can see it shine, delusion on the fool. Evaporated like a Stanley Cup, Pied Piper for the bottom up. Knock on wood for a little luck, and that'll see me through. I won't look away, yeah. So maybe gone day, yeah. And I'm going forward on a rocket flight, on a burnout bright. You're looking over to see if I can shoot that moon to my beautiful doom. Could be like cashing in a 10 grand check, or stepping in a 10-car wreck. You never know what you're gonna get when the tragic chase the muse. It's just my simple vapid little rhapsody, yeah. Top heavy with some melody, smooth over in a velvet key to send a light answer. And I won't look away, hey. So maybe gone home today, yeah. And I'm going forward on a rocket flight, on a burning planet. You're looking over to see if I can shoot that moon to my beautiful doom. You seeing that sky back there? It's getting good, people. God! This gathering is really happening at the wrong time. We're talking about maybe, just maybe, trying to pull off an outdoor gathering tomorrow night. It's my last night. Actually, tonight technically is my last night here. Tomorrow, I'm going to gather with you all by the water. We're going to wait for the perfect, sun finally setting, dusky moment. And that's when we're going to light up the guitar. And then Allie and I are going to roll back to Boston, get some hours of sleep, and then hit the road with the bandies for a whole bunch of gatherings together this week, which I'm so looking forward to. Isn't that cool? I mean, there's a lot of things that's cool about that plan, but the number of shows that I play with with those guys, with those musicians, with Karina and Poche and Alex, and every single time I still look forward to making music with them. What a cool thing, right? A lot of things I am lucky for in this world. There we go. I keep darkening myself so you can see more of that window out there. Is it working? It is so cool. Ooh, are there swimmers out there? Do you see the swimmers? Hey, Wendy, who's swimming out there? Aww. My two nephews, Nation Reed, are swimming out there. Do you see them? Pretty cool. All right. Let's do another request. I'm going back to Facebook here for this. All right. Suzanne, listening to Wasted Words right now as I replay again Thursday's gathering. Would love to hear it again this evening. Oh, thank you for all that you do and for being you. Thanks, Suzanne. Thanks for liking the little songs that I write. All right. We can do that. Try that again. Set for sore rise, running into you here. Hearts beating fast, having you so near. Don't wanna go, but I can't stay. Maybe just one drink for old time's sake. But let's stick to how you been. How was your day? 'Cause there's some things we don't need to say. Like you still have my heart, like it could this time, like it was all my fault. You should be mine. Now let's try again. We can make it work. Never been sad, they've been hurt. Wasted words. You never looked so good to me, thinking about the things that will never be. Before we see regret in the morning and night, let's say goodnight and just leave quiet. And stick to how you've been. How was your day? 'Cause there's some things we don't need to say. Like you still have my heart, like you could work this time, like it was on my fault. make you work. They've all been said, and they've all been heard. Wasted words. Let's take to how you been. How was your day? There's some things we don't need to say. Like you still left my heart, like it could work this time, like it was all my fault. You should be mine. Like a let's try again. We can make you work. They've all been said, they've all been heard. All that I take back, all that I don't do, and I will never be the man I was. You may be with him, and I may be with her. It's you I'll always love. It's wasted words, wasted words. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our back. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us, none we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to real good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we have. For these moments pass lightly, they won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. Maybe live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one of me. Let us drink one of you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all we see is tomorrow, and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the future, here's to the past. Let us drink one die slow, let us drink one die fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Thanks for hanging with me. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? Just to be open with you all. Because it's so rare that I get to spend time with my family, right? And when I do a normal gathering, I really try to take some time and I try to dig into some stuff I've never shared with you before. And I kind of prep a set based on songs you might not have heard recently. But I want to just immerse with those voices that are down there tomorrow. So I think what I would like to do is do a leftover night tomorrow. Is that all right with you all? I want to invite you all. You're welcome over the next 24 hours to check out the posts that I did earlier today that I'm drawing all my requests from. I did a selfie post in front of the water and I said, it's request night, what you want to hear. And I did it on Facebook and I did it on Instagram and I did it on Twitter. And I am going to pick some of your requests that I didn't get to tonight. And if there are some of you that are gathering tonight that are going to be with us tomorrow night that didn't get a chance to put your request down in the post, do it. You have till tomorrow, and I will draw from all the requests that are on the post. All right? And I will keep you posted on my plans for the guitar burning. That's very exciting, too. Thanks so much for hanging with me. Thanks, Karina, for stopping by. Thanks, Alana, for repping Adam Ezra group tonight. And I'm not sure which one of my friends is on as Rally Sound, but thank you for being here. Thanks to our friends from Well Told, but mostly thank you all for continuing to come out and hang with me each night. It's a special thing. There's a lot of things I feel lucky for, and that is a big one these days. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another, and I'll see you tomorrow.